Namaste. See, today is a Buddha Purnima day. On this day, in remembrance of Buddha, I wish to do a small question answer session. So I quickly take some few questions and try to answer myself. So the first question is, who is a Buddha? So the answer that I am giving is one who is not a Buddha. The second question is, what is Nirvana, Enlightenment or Buddhahood? All these three words are synonymous. That is what Buddha attained to. So the answer is, Nirvana is a difference between a Buddha and the Buddha. The next question is, what is a hurdle to Buddhahood? The answer is, Buddhism can be the biggest hurdle to Buddhahood. Buddhism and Buddhahood are not synonymous. They are not same. Next question is, what is Mahaparinirvana? The answer is, when a person like Buddha leaves the world, it is called Mahaparinirvana. And when a Buddha leaves the world, it is called death. So Mahaparinirvana is not for every Tom, Dick, Harry. The next question is, who is a Buddha? Now this is very important. The answer is, you must be thinking Buddha means some other person. No, that kind of thinking would be stupid. We are all continuously moving from one better state to another. We are versioning ourselves. When a software can version, when an AI can version, how can we be different? This movement or change or transformation within me is what I am calling a delta. Delta in mathematics. Delta is a change. We have come in our lives to make this delta analysis. So every day, every moment, we have to make this delta analysis. Past state and the current state, whether I am versioning into a better state or not. That ignorant me is Buddha. So this is what I am saying. Buddha does not mean an outside person. That ignorant me is Buddha. Is that Buddha? Buddha and Buddha are my two different states of being. Buddha and Buddha are not an outer comparison. It is an inner comparison of you. Buddhahood is an enlightened state of your own being. So Buddhahood is each one person's enlightened state of being. Next question. How can a Zen parable help you? In an answer, I am giving a small Zen parable. You see how that can help you. A disciple asks a Zen master, what if Buddha comes in your way? The Zen master replied, chop his head. So the Zen master replied to this question of the disciple. Disciple asked to the Zen master, what if Buddha comes in your way? So Zen master is saying, chop his head. And while leaving in the evening after the entire Bodhi session, the Zen master bowed before the statue of the Buddha and said, this guy given us that teaching. So if Buddha is coming in your way, chop his head. Who gave this teaching? So eventually, after the entire day's Bodhi session is over, while departing, while leaving, while closing the Bodhi session, the Zen master is bowing to the statue of Buddha and saying, this guy has given us that teaching. Next question. Who is a Lama? The answer. Lama means a spiritual teacher. In Tibetan Buddhism. Now, listen this very carefully. Dalai Lama is not a Lama. You cannot be a broker of divine. Beware. Now, last question. What is Buddha's message? While departing this mortal world, Buddha said, Appo Deepo Bhava. Be a light unto yourself. That was his last message. So, before closing this video, I just want to give a tip. The tip is, see, this comparison is constantly going on in our minds. We are always comparing ourselves with other human beings, with other people. That would be just stupid. Only things can be compared. See, in the outer world, you may go for a job. You may have some qualifications. In the interview, they may compare you, your skills, your qualifications, your experience with other desirable or other competent candidates they have with them. This comparison will go on in the world. Don't bother about that comparison when it comes to the transformation within your inner world. In your inner world, there is no comparison with the other person. I was talking about the delta. My comparison is with my own being. What I was, what I am, what can I be? That is that delta analysis. So we have to continuously see what I am, what I was, and what can I be. That is the delta analysis. So the tip that I am giving, comparison is of the monkey mind. Monk mind means that this comparison ceases within you. You attain shunyata. So at that level of the mind, all comparisons have ceased. Within you, every individual is unique. And that's what Buddha is saying. Buddha is saying every individual is a potential bodhisattva. That is the beauty. That is the beauty of we all, the individual beings. That every individual is a potential bodhisattva. But then we have to look within. We have to bring in that awareness. Outside comparison will not help you. Outside comparison is okay for all mundane activities. That will go on. There is no end to it. Now, the last, before concluding this video. So, every individual is a potential bodhisattva. Every Lama, every teacher, every spiritual teacher on this path, every Lama has to do that teaching. What teaching? That every individual is a potential bodhisattva, and it has to be your realization. You don't have to do anything. Eventually, it has to be your realization. Lama means a spiritual teacher in Tibetan Buddhism. As I said, Dalai Lama is not a Lama. You cannot be a broker of the divine. So beware of these kind of gurus or lamas on your path. So that's why Buddha said, while departing this world, his last message was Appo Deepo Bhava. It simply means, it is in Pali, so it simply means be a light unto yourself. So your inner light you cannot borrow from others. No guru, no teacher, no lama can help you on this path. See, we have to continuously remember this. Why? We have forgotten it. So it is a self-remembering. One day it will reckon. One day that light within you will lit. That's what Buddha is saying. Be a light unto yourself. Appo Deepo Bhava. So I am ending it. So that is it. It was in remembrance of Buddha. So today is Buddha Purnima. So wish you all a very happy Buddha Purnima. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.